Hiya crafters, Amy here with amyswares, and today I'm going to play with some metallic cardstock and 3D embossing. Now this is kind of random in the beginning, but it'll make sense. Those are two panels with Nouveau Shimmer powders compared with Lindy's Magical. Now here's a photo of the finished card. It'll all make sense, I promise. So this Thanks embossing folder, have a little bit of a love-hate with it, I'm not gonna lie. I know my friend Al will probably get a little chuckle out of this because I know she struggles with this folder as well. Have no fear if you have this folder. There are different ways to use it, but I'm just trial and error finding what ways look good and what ways not so much. So I thought I would try embossing these panels that will probably end up in the bin. And as you can see, it didn't work. Didn't show, wasn't impressive at all, but I had to try. Anyway, I did it on white and navy, which looked good. You could do something else, add a critter, something like that. My next trial that I try in a moment, you're going to see, also isn't going to work great. I do have another video. I don't know in what order I'll release these, but I did do one with craft and this folder and a similar technique with a metallic pigment, and it looked a lot better than this. These Hot Mess Express, again, probably going in the bin, didn't work. So there's some limitations to this embossing folder. It takes a little bit for it to show, but I did find that with this metallic cardstock, it was legit. So this definitely does the beveled letters justice. Don't mind, the reflection, looking up my nose. Not flattering for anyone. Don't mind that. Just look away. Anyway, I did find that if you're using A2 size, so US A2 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, kick that panel all the way to the right in the embossing folder. So it's not going to have a lined up margin within the plastic of the embossing folder, but trust me, if you're using that side, move it all the way to the right and line it up with the edge of the embossing folder, and then you'll have an even margin on both sides of the letters. So here I have some simple strips from Tailored Expressions. These are actually foiled ones. So these are ones that work with the simple strips die, but they came printed on toner paper so that you could foil them, if that makes sense. Again, I'll link everything below in the video description box, but even those storage boxes are from Tailored Expressions and they're brilliant. So if you're into batching, you're into time saving and want a lot of stuff on hand, be sure to check out that system with the simple strips because it is brilliant and one of my favorites. So I'm going to pop one of those up with a thin foam strip on the front of the Thanks, and then I have another foiled one for the inside of the card. So if you have this embossing folder and you have other ways that you've used it, other techniques that have been successful, please let me know in the video description box below because I have two videos. Like I said, some are successful, some not so much. It's just not quite as dramatic in certain settings. So if you have a favorite way that you use this embossing folder, be sure to let me know below. I know other people that have kind of been struggling to find the best ways, and I'm all ears. So here I'm just picking out some blingage. This is bling from A Colorful Life Designs. There's over 100 colors in the shop. This stuff is amazing. It's my favorite. It's little bags of crystal joy, and I'm just picking what color I find looks best. So I'm just kind of playing on the white of the sentiment strip. I just went with the glossy white. Just going to put these down in a smattering on the front of the card with my jewel picker and some liquid glue. And that's basically going to finish the design. So again, if you have something that's really going to showcase those beveled lines, I gotta say like a metallic cardstock or something like that, or like I said, craft looked really good, and even that navy and the white. So if you can find other ways, maybe throw a critter on there, or other ways to kind of amp up the design. Here, don't mind me, I'm just, moving my bling around before it's dry and getting glue oozage everywhere. My favorite. Bit of a train wreck in this video, guys, so thanks for sticking with me. But it's not a total loss. It's still an awesome embossing folder. It just has some limitations. I'll just leave it at that. So I hope you found this helpful. If you did, please hit the thumbs up and consider subscribing, and I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.